Ladies and gentlemen, we're live at WISPAPALOOZA in Las Vegas, Brady Hicks, Channel Vision Magazine, and we have a very special guest right now from Hexagon Wireless. We have Russ From. How you doing today, Russ?
Excited. I love meeting everybody, the energy, especially across all the WISPs in the country today, talking about new technology, new deployments, learning about what we do. Very exciting.
And the energy is absolutely palpable here. Could you talk a little bit about Hexagon, maybe for those who don't know so much about it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Hexagon is the biggest innovator in the decentralized wireless space. We say that we unlock decentralized wireless technology for ISPs. A lot of people are new to that term. It does relate to a blockchain component of a mobile network. So we work with several blockchain mobile networks, such as Pollen Mobile. We also are friendly with Helium and several other networks that are out there. And what we do is we allow wireless ISPs and traditional ISPs to get a new additional revenue stream using their existing assets with equipment that we provide at no cost.
Now, you are the VP of Deployment. Could you talk a little bit about your background?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I love this industry. I love telecom. I've been working in telecom quite a long time. I started out at Verizon Wireless as like a lowly data center tech and worked my way up to principal engineer. We were deploying radios throughout the country, mostly across the Midwest, 3G to 4G transitions, also 5G. I also worked at US Cellular as a senior engineer. So I love the industry. I love the mission that we're trying to do to bring more connectivity out more affordably to users across the country. And it's just something in your blood. Once you get in it, it's hard to get out of telecom.
There's definitely, for sure, that's the feeling in the industry. Could you walk me through a standard relationship with an ISP and Hexagon?
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of our relationships are very similar. We actually usually have the exact same agreement. Basically what we do is we give them the hardware. Now by give, there is a revenue share attached to that. We help them work through it. We've got a lot of people with backgrounds in the industry to help make sure that installing it is very easy, very quick, and they get revenue day one. So basically, we give them the hardware in return for a revenue share, and that's a gross revenue share, and those earnings are public every day. They can audit us literally every single day of the year and make sure they got their fair share, and that's public information. That's the new thing about decentralized wireless. It's a very different take. It's a lot more transparent. You can also see the coverage and performance every single day of how your radios are doing and verify it instantaneously on a website. So it's very exciting. And that's a standard arrangement. A revenue share, we provide the equipment, we provide the expertise. And we don't just do like one. Like people might say, oh, I know about Helium, or I've heard about Pollen, or maybe some other network. We work with all of them, and we make sure that you're getting the most revenue possible, and we totally demystify the area. There's a lot of people who are turned off by it because say this is complex, this is new, there's some crypto here, that's a little scary. Don't be scared. We walk you through it, make sure you earn the most possible, and you don't get burned.
Talking about decentralized wireless, could you maybe tell us what's the difference between Hexagon and some decentralized wireless partners?
Absolutely. So the difference between Hexagon is a lot of us came from, number one, we came from the telecom industry. We love this industry. We came from here. We've got a tower climber who's on our staff as part of the company who came from one of the largest wireless ISPs in the nation. The next thing with is that we have deep expertise. I'm a former kind of crypto fleet operator, and we've got several people on our team that were the top operators in their states. So we're experts in this space. That's what differentiates us from a lot of other competitors that work in this industry, is that we're deep into telecom, we're deep into crypto, and that's a very rare combination. Not a lot of people have that. Not a lot of people kind of venture out of traditional telecom, and that's where we add the most value to make it very simple and a very easy, smooth relationship to get them up and running. It's not, a bunch of people who did this on the side as a hobby who are now doing a private business. Not at all. We're much more professional than that and run at a much higher level of quality and expertise.
The year is rapidly closing out. I got to ask you, what can we expect from Hexagon moving forward?
Oh, we are so excited. So the latest thing that we did was in Wisconsin, where we took that market from, there was no coverage at all there. From working with us now, we now have several dozen radios up in Wisconsin where there were none. We now have customers using the network there every day, and our ISP partners are now getting additional revenue, and they're just seeing it click up every day with more and more traffic. What you're going to see throughout the rest of the year is us doing this in several other states across the country with a lot of the wireless ISPs and ISPs that you see here today.
So where can people go for more information, Russ?
Our best place to go is hexagonwireless.com. Also, all of our staff, everything we do is very public. Feel free to DM me on LinkedIn, contact me on Twitter. You can find me on there, Russell From on LinkedIn, and on Twitter is Frominator.
I like it, the Frominator, and live from WISPAPALOOZA with the Frominator and Hexagon Wireless. This has been CVTV.